everyone, welcome to this edition of Fine Dining. I'm your host, Lisa Jill. From today on, forget about the stereotype of fried chicken and beer when talking about Korean food. The newly opened Korean restaurant CHI-Q at 3 on the Bund will present to you a modern appearance based on the Korean concept.
CHI-Q is located on the second floor of 3 on the Bund. It features recipes of famed chef Jean Georges, who has reset the standards of culinary gourmet. This celebrity chef has embarked on a cross-culture cooking adventure with his Korean wife Maja, bringing new soul to traditional Korean cuisine and establishing the Bund's first modern Korean fine dining restaurant. We ordered kinfish sashimi with sweet soy sauce, market vegetables with chap-chai noodles, the mushroom basket with lamb chops, bibimbap, and berries bokbanja. Each customer gets 6 different welcome dishes according to the seasons. However, kimchi is always a staple. That's because the chi in the name of the restaurant is an abbreviation for kimchi itself, reflecting the important role of the pickled cabbage in Korean cuisine.
Alright, here comes my appetizer, the kinfish sashimi. We already mentioned that CHI-Q is doing a very modern style based on the Korean concept. So as the starter, I won't call it a very typical Korean dish. Since the main ingredients, the kinfish sashimi, kinfish is very expensive in Korea. So it's really not a common key ingredients or a common Korean dish. The only Korean touch is the sweet soy sauce. The restaurant really recommends that you will have the avocado together with the sashimi, so I'll give it a try. We all know avocado is very mushy, and together with the sashimi, and especially they put a lot of nuts on it. So you've got the very thick taste, very crunchy taste, and together with the fresh sashimi and a little bit of the sweet soy sauce, quite a different touch.
Compared with the first fusion dish, this is more typical Korean cuisine. China actually brought chap-chai noodles to Korea in the 19th century. At the time, not everyone was able to eat it. Instead, it was a dish reserved for the palace. With a perfect blend of sauces, the sweet and sour taste of red cabbage reduces the greasiness and highlights the sweet taste of the vegetables.
Okay, we've come to the Q part of CHI-Q, which is the barbecue. Normally in Korean barbecue, they use beef or pork, but here they use lamb, so there is something special. There is one thing that really was highlighting, and that is the special condiment, that is the kimchi butter. So they mix the kimchi and butter together to add extra aroma to the entire barbecue.
Customers do not need to worry about smoke or the hot grill, because the barbecue tables are specially designed. The lamb chops are marinated in mint, rosemary, and olive oil, then grilled at a high temperature with amazing sounds. Kimchi butter is added on the chops with a rich aroma of the meat.
So now, I'm going to dig in. The chef told me that the lamb chop is from New Zealand. Very fresh, good coloring, good timing. You can see how juicy this is. And especially when you put butter on the top, it will be very, very aromatic. Nice.
The mushroom basket is the most seasonal flavor in this weather. The crunchy or rich texture of these 8 mushrooms will give you the best flavor for autumn.
In the middle, that's the pickled vegetable and soy sauce, but the chef is highly recommending to pairing with the mushroom. They said it's a perfect combination. In a lot of barbecue places, we all know that we have the wrapping vegetable. We also see the restaurant offer us some rice. This is also a very traditional way of eating the wrapping. A little bit of the rice, mushroom, into the pickled vegetable, chili paste. Yummy! Here comes the bibimbap, or the Korean name of the stone pot. This is a very typical Korean dish with a little bit of Western touch because they put foie gras on the top. That's why it's very, very aromatic.
Customers can enjoy the fabulous taste of the dish tossed together with rice and vegetables. It's a true fusion of French and Korean cuisine.
How to control the heat, how to control the temperature, and even how much of the spiced chili paste you put into it to keep it as a well-balanced. It's something really challenging the restaurant. It's just well mixture. All right, this is my lovely dessert. They call it berry bokbanja because on the top, that's the, let me show you. the ice crush, or in Italy, I think they call it granata. This is made with the very special Korean liquor, the bokbanja liquor. I assume that's going to be something sweet and sour to give my today's Korean food voyage a final touch. That's what I think. Very nice. So I'll be indulged in my berry soup. And for you, you're always welcome to scan the QR code on the screen and follow our Weibo and WeChat to know more about the Korean culture and more about food. See you.
CHI-Q is actually a Korean restaurant, but with Jung George's innovative culinary concept, he mixes a lot of Oriental influences. For example, I know one of his signature condiment is sriracha mayonnaise, which is Thai chili pepper with mayonnaise. Or for example, here in the Korean restaurant, you would mix the foie gras with the typical Korean stone pot rice. So there's kind of a fusion blending of the two cultures.
When I make a new dishes, I try to maintain what's Korean real original flavor, but John George's distinct flavor as well, I want to try to combine together, which is citrus, a lot of citrus, freshness, and vinegar, and also ingredients of the different texture.
Instead of just using salt in the traditional French cuisine, these kind of Korean taste is more impactful. A lot of flavor, but yet in the back is still very traditional